Anytime a crew rolls out what they officially call their biggest camper ever, you already know we're paying attention. And that's exactly what's happening here, because adventurer campers just dropped their largest EV to date, the big, bold, slide-out packed Eagle Cap 1165. This thing is officially the largest truck camper adventurer has ever built, coming straight out of Yakima, Washington. And if you know anything about that part of the world, you know the weather doesn't mess around. So right off the bat, this camper is built like a tank, designed to handle 4-season use without breaking a sweat. Adventurer sticks to hard-side campers, which already puts them in that rugged, all-weather category, and they still manage to push the limits by packing in Slideouts. The 1165 takes that idea and turns it up to 11. Not only is this the biggest camper they make, it also has the most Slideouts they've ever used, 3 of them in total. Once those slides are out, the interior opens up into a living space that honestly doesn't feel like a truck camper anymore. Now, to be fair, there are other campers out there that play in this same heavyweight class. We've seen flatbed monsters and other 3-slide campers from brands like Rugged Mountain or Host. The big difference here is that the 1165 slides right into a standard 8-foot truck bed, no flatbed conversion required, which is a huge deal for a lot of people. Let's start inside, because that's where those 3 Slideouts really show their magic. The moment you step in, the first thing you notice is the headroom. In the walkthrough video, the host Ken is about 6'5", and he still has space above his head. That means most folks are going to feel totally comfortable moving around inside. To the left, in the rear Slideout, there's a modular sofa or theater seating setup depending on how you spec it. On the right, another slide houses the cooktop and the 2-way fridge. What's really clever about the kitchen layout is that pushing those appliances into a slide frees up room for a big island-style counter with a dual-basin sink, plus what looks like a built-in water filtration system. The TV sits above the kitchen and lines up perfectly with the seating area, so movie nights are very much a thing here. Along the left wall, facing forward, you've got the dinette. It seats 4 comfortably and also converts into a bed, which helps explain how this camper can sleep up to 6 people. The last 2 sleeping spots are up front in the cabover bedroom. The bedroom is surprisingly roomy for a truck camper. There's good space on both sides of the bed, large windows to let the light in, and even a skylight so you can stare at the stars before falling asleep. Storage is everywhere, the floor is carpeted, and you've got air conditioning, heating, and all the usual comforts right at hand. With space for 6 people, you'd expect a proper bathroom, and the 1165 delivers. It is compact, as you'd expect in a truck camper, but adventurers still managed to include a 1-piece fiberglass shower. Even taller folks can use it, thanks to a vent cutout for extra headroom. It's functional, clean, and does exactly what it needs to do. All around the interior, you'll find USB ports, 12-volt power, soft close drawers, vinyl flooring, Wi-Fi capability, LED lighting, and a long list of options. And that's only half the story, because the exterior is just as loaded. One standout feature is the ability to carry a generator. That might not sound exciting at first, but imagine being off-grid on a cloudy day with limited solar. Even though you can fit up to 600 watts of solar on the roof, having a generator as backup is a huge confidence boost. The batteries are easy to access from the rear, and there's a ladder to get you up on the roof without any hassle. Other exterior highlights include a hot and cold outdoor shower, a massive 66-gallon freshwater tank, a slick roll-out step that tucks flush into the body, a large awning, big windows, and exterior speakers. One of my personal favorites is the rear pass-through storage with a slide-out tray. It's perfect for things like tools, fishing gear, and camping essentials, and it also houses the main controls and fuse panel. The Slideouts themselves use a Schwintek system, which moves smoothly and is well suited to a camper of this size. Fully built, the Eagle Cap 1165 comes in at 4,917 pounds dry, so this is firmly heavy-duty truck territory. So, how much does all of this cost? According to Adventurer, pricing starts at $91,730, or about €79,100. Considering the size, features, and true four-season capability packed into this camper, that's honestly a pretty compelling number for anyone looking to go big without jumping into a full RV.